Hello, hello. It is currently 2 o'clock in the morning, and surprise, surprise, not sleeping again. In all fairness, I did sleep a lot yesterday. Stuck in this wave. Don't sleep, sleep, don't sleep, don't sleep. Yeah. Still healing. That is the purple surgical line, not any, but got my 3 little stitches. Doing well. Hands a little tender over here, but I'm starting to get some feeling back in my fingers, which is cool. But still have to be really kind of gentle with my hand, which is a challenge for me. I am naturally left-handed, and I've kind of always joked my whole life that I do everything right-handed except for eat and write. Well, now that I can't use my right hand, I'm realizing that even though I was saying it jokingly my whole life, it literally is the truth. Everything I do right-handed. So, like, even tonight, I was like trying to cook, I was cooking dinner, and I realized that I couldn't even open the can of corn because I don't know how to work the can opener left-handed. Simple stuff like that. It's amazing. Like opening the dryer. I tried to, I do it right-handed apparently, and I couldn't even there's not even enough strength to be able to do it. But just it's amazing just in the 5 days how much I've noticed that I really do right-handed. But frustrating. I'll be happy when I can actually use my hand again. But if you watched my last video, I was talking about some that were missing that I'm like I couldn't figure out where they were at. Well, I've been cleaning my craft room, and lo and behold, I found a whole stack of dies and empty envelopes that were in a box that I was working out of on one of my most recent projects. Just never put everything away. Go figure. That's why my craft room looks the way it does, because I'm not good at cleaning up after myself. I also found some stray dies just kind of hanging out on my table. So not only did I find these dies, I found a little bit of my table. But so I did find this cute little ladybugs. I love it. There's 2 different body styles and 2 different wing styles. I took that out for a journal and never used it. This was in the last video. It just never got put away. And then these were just buried up there. This was in a stack of papers. And then I also found the rest of that initial 200 minis. They're all like folded up and rolled up in these. So I will be putting these away as well. And creating, getting new folders or new envelopes for them if necessary. Set those aside. I am going to go through these. So I can add to my donation box. I've added a bunch of stuff in here that as I was cleaning off my table, like sample die cuts, just various things that were on my desk. So instead of me trying to store them somewhere until I need them, I'm just going to ship them off to the same person, and she can have some extra benefit, some extra goodies. Glad I looked down. Last time I forgot to turn my mic on. This time my mic is on. So here was one of the ones that I was trying to find last time. If you remember, I had the rectangle ones. Deckled, I remembered the word. They are deckle edged. And instead of having them in 2 separate, sorry, these ones were the rectangles. These square ones were the ones that I couldn't find. And instead of having them in 2 separate folders, I'm going to combine them. I still have to make dividers. This one, got to put this one away since it's here. Let me see. Find my bunnies. There's my bunnies. Put this little bunny away. Where's my random animals? I definitely still need to make tabs, I guess is the word I would use, so that I don't have to go through the entire box every time I'm looking for something. You know, I have like botanicals and everything behind the tab is there, and animals, everything behind that is there. Do I want to put the ladybug? No. Where do I want to put the ladybugs? I mean, I don't want to leave them by themselves. Maybe I'll put them in with the butterflies. I was like, do I want to put them with flying things, but do I want to put them with butterflies, or do I want to put them with the birds? And now I can't even find my butterflies. There they are. Okay. This sits on top because it doesn't fit in my box any other way. It won't fit in this way because it's too long. So I always have to just set it on top, which is unfortunate. It's inconvenient, but it is what it is. Not anything I can do about it. So these are my nesting pieces, and I've got several more styles. Let's see. Get those up out of the way. Whoops, I just turned them all upside down. All right, so I have these little scallop-shaped ones. I have stars. I don't know what you'd call this, but I use those when I'm like framing out a poem or something. This is a big set. Oh, there's that square. I remember on the last video, if you watched it, I said that one of my frames has the center square somewhere. Add that to my frame box. Just regular circles, ovals, more flowers, and more flowers. Trying to decide. I'm going to pass these ones on to my donation, and I'm actually going to be smart about it this time. I'm not going to dump them out like I did the last ones, because now I have to go through and sort them, because, you know, kind of how I roll, unfortunately. I have this one. I said that I completely dumped out. I do love the way this one looks. It is a pain in the butt because there are no relief holes. So when I'm doing this, I use like wax paper or parchment paper under here, and then the paper I'm cutting on top, and then I run it through the Sizzix, and it helps the paper pop out a little easier. Otherwise, you're digging and it's a pain in the butt to get out. But I love the way they look when it's done. As you can see, the mess it's making all over the black paper. That's because I do use this one quite a bit. And it's equally a pain to clean, to weed it out. So I tend to not do it. This is a long excuse me. They're little flower decorations. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm trying to get the glare out. matching sets. So you can go, across the, something just across the very tippy top of the page. You can trim it out, go up an edge of a page on tags. These ones are brand new. I haven't actually got a chance to use them because they were lost in my room. This is another slotted pocket. So you cut your back piece out of this. You're not really going to see a whole lot of it because you cut the front piece and then you glue them on top of each other like this. So all you're really seeing of that back piece is just this little outline. But what it does is it leaves this part solid, and it cuts these slits out. So you have 3 little pockets that go in. I had a sample of this, but when I spilled my tea the other day, that was one of the victims of that spill was that sample. But I do have it in a video from when I got this in the first place. So one of my Temu haul videos. So I'll put those away. This is another one that I bought that I have not used yet. I bought it a long time ago. It is supposed to create like a folding window. So you kind of like pull the tab and the window slides up. But as you can see, everything is still together. I haven't used it at all. So yeah, I just need to give that one a play. Figure out if I like it or not. Put that in the front just so that it's kind of the brain reminder. Now, these were the 2 that I was talking about that I love the way they look, but I've really struggled with them. Like trying to get the paper out. It ends up tearing them, and I don't know if I'm just not gentle enough. I don't know what the deal is, but because of that, I don't really use them. I honestly don't. This has a line down the center and it scores here. So you can theoretically make a gate and have them open, with stuff behind it. But again, I've not, in fact, I think I used this once and I was like, yep, I ruined the paper trying to get it out. And I never used it again. So I'm going to pass these on as the donation. Let's see. Start with these. So what do I have first? Household stuff. So I have chairs, teapots, tea kettles, that kind of stuff. Let's see. Where is my animals? Sea creatures, birds, cats, fairies. I know there's more fairies. I know there's more dogs. Penguins, I don't think. Mary Poppins. Halloween stuff. I think there's more in there. People, I don't think so. Animals, vehicles. I'm thinking about it. I don't know that I have just a general household one. So I'm going to give them their own envelope. And if I come across them later, then, I'll add them. There's like chairs and fur houses and random stuff. Roll to the next ones. This is the baby stuff. I think I just put the baby stuff in with the people. If I remember right. I would be remembering incorrectly. Excuse me. Here's the bunnies, which I've already put away. Next set. There's a balloon down on the very bottom, so I pick that up while I can get to it. Aha! The baby stuff has their own envelope. Clocks, camera, lanterns. I should have just put that with the household stuff. Gotta figure out where it went. That's the yogi people. There it is, right in front. Miscellaneous items, I guess. Butterflies. Where are you guys? That can go in there. Butterflies, come out wherever you are. It'd be nice if when I called them, they just raise their hand, But then again, if my stuff was organized, I would know exactly where it is, right? There it goes in that one. It's a fairly thick one. Cats, people. Labels. Oh, this is annoying as hell. Okay. small enough handful that I could actually grab. Because, of course, you know, trying to do things right-handed. That's my nesting stuff. Let's put that toward the back. Fire, banners, plants, ladies. And I do have ladies on order. I was correct. I just double-checked my order a couple days ago to see what we were looking at as far as delivery time. It's looking like sometime next week anyway. Where the heck are my butterflies? Okay. They have their own envelope. I've already been there. Eventually I'll find them, right? Set those off to the side. Move on to the next ones. Without dumping out everything else. Next ones are frogs, which do not have their own envelope. So they do now. There's all the puppies. There's the dogs. And I know these don't have their own. I'm going to put these in their own, and hopefully I get more of these in coming orders because they're really cool. Those are those little safety pin looking ones. And then fences. Which has its own envelope as well. Found butterflies. Just realized I put that square piece in the wrong envelope as well. That's right. It's easy to find because that's in a thick one. I'm going to take out some of these bigger ones. That way I have a little bit of room to move because my box is really overflowing. And I know that what I'm working with is not in those envelopes. Fence. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and put a cough drop in here. I have going over here the holiday stuff and fairies. Okay, let's next that. Botanicals. should be easy to find because they're very thick. There's my other fairies. Oh, nope, those are cupids. I'm going to put the cupids in with the fairies. Flying things with wings. Space people, and I know they don't have their own. Food. Also, no, it does not have its own. Bows and lace. Put this in with here. Where am I going to put the bows? Got stuff in here sideways. Whoops. Thinking maybe for right now, we'll put the bow with my Victorian ladies. So they don't really have a place of their own. And I only have one that I know of, so I don't think that warrants its own envelope just yet. But most definitely could in the future. If I can even find her. She's lost in the abyss. Let's see. These are little toy soldiers and stuff. They do not have their own envelope. I like little like knights and stuff and swords. Next. Oh, I did have more penguins. I thought I'd filed those away already. Now it's one of the thin ones. There's only a couple things in it. Scroll, little girl, wreath, lace, Mary Poppins. People, kitties. Let's pull this one out. There's the penguins. There's my other fairies. There's 3 of them. All the Halloween stuff, or holiday. There's Halloween and Easter stuff in there currently. Put this cross and with this cross. This old-fashioned alarm clock. And the house stuff. And since I can't seem to find the lady right now, I'm going to go ahead and put the bow in there for now. I need the stuff to slide. I can put these back in. I still have so much stuff. So many. I'm not so sure these are all going to fit back in here. Ouch. I just hit my hand. Well, that is a very, very tight squeeze. I may have to break into my other art bin box and store what's in there somewhere else so that I can expand these. Because, like I said in the last video, I have a ton more on the way, and these not going to fit in here. Not to mention, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes left. So if I have too many that don't already fit into a category, I'm also not going to have room for those. So all at least put away and sorted into categories. And now all I have left to do is to create little tabs so I can separate them by category, make it easier on myself to find them. See, I forgot to put that away. And yeah, apparently clean out my other art bin box so I have somewhere to put them. So off to my left, I've got my sorting Sunday pile already going. So next weekend, I'll sort through that. And then I've got some boxes that I'm working on, or some to-do stuff. 2 boxes of what's in my box. Projects to work on. So yeah, lots of videos to come. So stay tuned. And in the meantime, thanks for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed watching me sort through, well, yet again, some more of my dies. And I will be doing another video when my newest shipments come in. I'm still out watching out for the unclaimed mail boxes. I've missed them twice now in the last week. So still watching out for those. What else? What else have I got coming up? I've got about 6 package Amazon and other mailers, bubble mailers that I'm going to make covers out of. So stay tuned for those. So lots of stuff coming up. But for now, I will say good night, good morning, whatever, wherever you are. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out, or if you didn't do it on the way in. Again, that kind of helps keep me in the algorithm. Currently, my people are finding my channel through the up next option on on YouTube, and that's where those that algorithm really comes into play. So please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share away. If you know people that think they might like what my content is, as crazy and eclectic as it is, please send them my way. I appreciate the audience. Oh, until next time, bye.